Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the 29th of March. Welcome back to Day Trade with Tony, the small or smaller account challenge, 50k in 50 plus days. Not quite getting there yet. So we were almost at 50k's. As you're probably aware, if you've been following this little journey since January, where we took a small account, $2,500 on the 17th of January. And the goal was to grow it 5% incrementally, 5% on average daily across the course of the account. And we've been doing well enough. And today we've had a day over goal, so just slightly over goal. Today's goal was 1,500, and we managed to do 1,550 on the small account. One trade, very quick trade, very volatile stock. I got in pretty much max size. There's no leverage, so pretty much max size, max equity on this particular stock. I took a position, added to it, I bought the dip, added down. Not a great strategy in most cases, but this stock was moving up, and as it started to move up, I then took the profit and exited the position. It was quite a liquid stock. We were in terms of volume at the time, so I was able to get out fairly quickly. $1,500. So let's take a look at how we did that. What stock it was? It was G Medical Innovation, and G Medical was starting to move up. It was later in the afternoon in power hour. I've been doing some consultation with some of the students on the Day Trade with Tony course. Some of my students. So came back and I thought I'd take a look for power hour. I was on the main account. I was about $1,000 away from goal, so I was over 5,000 up. But just thought, okay, I've not traded on the small account today. If I can get over the goal on the small account in power hour, I'm over goal overall because I only needed just under $1,000 on the main. That's what I've done. I've managed to get to goal. Just the one trade, and got in here. This was making steady moves up, very volatile, quite big spreads as well. But I got it as this pulled back. It started to make a move back up, and I got in for the break of $3. It did pull back again, and I added here. As you can see, the fills were kind of horrible. And then as this moved up and got to 310, as it broke 310, that's where I got out. It pushed up, but I got out because of the spreads. I got out at just under 310. So that was quickly it. So that's essentially the trade as it happened. So what I'll do is trade's about 5 minutes long. I'll post it on the recording. It was recorded, so I'll post the recorded on the back of this recap. You enjoy watching it. In the meantime, smash the thumbs up button. Very quick recap. This smash the thumbs up button. Really appreciate that if you do. Let's have a look at where that leaves us. We were in drawdown to the tune of about $10,000, $12,500 if I remember right, after yesterday's trade. So let's see what does that do overall on the statistics. As you can see, we've had 3 very profitable months. However, because of the way things panned out with the banking volatility and that secondary offering flush we find ourselves caught in, we're now just under $11,000. That's where we're at, away from the 50k and 50 plus days. So we're now 50 plus 1, so 51 trading days. Now we have had 7 no trading days amongst that, so technically it's 44, day 44. But we've got 2 more days left of the month, so we're just continuing this. See where we can get to, continuing this challenge until the end of the month, and then on the smaller account, and then we'll look for something else to do aside from the trading the main account. So let's see where that takes us. 39,000 in total profits since in gross profits since January the 17th. Still a very good earning. So we've gone from $2,500 to 30,700. Essentially, that's net. So $2,500 is our starting position. So we've made over $28,000 net profit since January the 17th. So if I look at that 10 weeks, a month and a half, still making over 11,000 a month on that, which is really good, really good. So more than that. So yeah, about 11,000, 12,000 a month. So look at the statistics for the small account. 4 out of 5 trades in my favour. It helps if you be selective with your trades. Today, there wasn't a lot moving. This was a volatile stock. I checked I checked it had a catalyst. It did, and I was able to just chase the momentum on this one as it started to make its move up. Broke $3. I got in for the break of $3. It did pull back again, but sometimes it'd be like that. So if I look at Mondays, because of that big drawdown, that's where the drawdown actually is. 10,500. That tends to be where we're actually losing money, and that's pretty much the small account. So what I can say is that adds to the overall profitability of me in 2023. $39,000 in gross profit in a little over 2 months is extremely good trading. But when you take into a fact that we started off with a $2,500 account, it just goes to show that it can be done. You can grow a small account at a reasonable level. I was looking for 5% daily on average, and we've been pretty much getting that 5% per day on average. In fact, we've been bettering that across the course of the whole challenge, even including the big drawdowns. We've been managing an average of 7.8% growth per day. So that incremental growth, it really does add up over time. Now we're looking at averaging in. If I look at the average gains across the whole challenge, $900 per day. So you can equate that across the course of a year, a little over $23,000 a month. So it's a 6-figure income. It really is a 6-figure income, and that's off a $2,500 starting position. So make of that what you will. I would caveat that the fact that the $2,500 that I'm putting in there, to me, is ancillary. So it's kind of misleading to a certain degree in terms of if your account is a $2,500 account and that's all you have, you're not going to trade it as aggressively or as blasé as I trade this account, because you're going to be a little bit more tight in terms of how you protect your equity. The fact that my main account is I'm an aggressive trader at the best of times, but my main account is substantially larger. So the emotional element of trading this small account for me is probably much less than it would be for your average small account trader. So I just want to caveat that and put that out there. So let's do it again tomorrow, and we'll do it from an hour before the market opens, which is 8:30 market time. That's also 1:30 p.m. Irish summertime or British summertime, depending on where you're situated. If you're located anywhere else, work out your time zones accordingly. So it's an hour before the market opens. Do it for 2.5 hours. Tomorrow is going to be an extended day. I might start a little bit later for that very reason, but we'll look at for an hour before the market opens, the last hour of the pre-market session, and then we'll do 2 hours of the open, not just 90 minutes, but 2 hours after the open. Then I'll be taking a break. I'll come back and do another couple of hours, take another break, and then we'll do the power out. So tomorrow I'm doing a full day's trading session. So come back, make sure you join me. I need all the company, because if I'm not trading, I'm going to need people to converse with and mix with and interact with. So tomorrow is going to be a full day's trading. Come join me then, and hopefully it'll be a nice profitable day. Hopefully we'll be able to get some good profits on the small account as well as the main account. 2 days left of this challenge. 2 days left of the month. Let's see if we can get 50k in 50 days plus 50k in 53 days, but let's see if we can get 50k before the end of March. Hopefully, I'll see you there. In the meantime, enjoy this trade replay. Size. All or nothing. All or nothing. Let's see it. expensive.